know the Jojo Siwa lore. I know it's like what she dances. She has terrible.
She was like the Wiggles, and now she's like, and I lick.
Yeah, she's for sure. She's gay, right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, cause I saw the actual music video,
And she like gets no real backlash, but she's like, and all the backlash. I don't even care.
I know you're literally have toys in Target, and like, but I guess the song is actually just a literal like pop song that was already written and being sold, and they just bought it from someone else. And then she did it, and they did the music video, and she looks like kind of horrific, like with the makeup and the.
Well, they make her like a monster. They turn her into
a sex monster,
a 65-year-old Jewish man outfit, also known as Kiss.
Yeah.
Her star eye is a straight ripoff of the Kiss guy.
Oh yeah, Gene Simmons.
I don't know which guy has the star.
Oh, he's not. It's one of them though.
Yeah, they all have different designs.
Oh, okay.
One of them's like the Joker. One of them has a star. One of them has a swastika. The other one has a money sign.
Gene Simmons is a business mastermind, isn't he?
Yeah.
He really turned that band into just like what
they have Kiss like pinball machines and shit. Like,
was that the first band to really dress up like that?
Like that, yeah. Because only Oakland Raiders fans dress up like that.
Imagine that has to be a tremendous amount of time before every show to do that makeup. Like I even saw a video of like Gene Simmons does his makeup, and it takes forever. And he even does it in kind of like he has an old head. Maybe this is how it does, but he's like, I do the first coat, and then I smoke a cigar, and I wait, and then I do the second coat or something. It's like it takes multiple.
He has to bake it on with the cigar smoke, is what he's saying. It needs to be fucking marinated in the smoke to really stick.
I could be making up the cigar.
He gets resin on his face.
I'm not a big fan of that music though. I mean, Kiss, like, and you know what other?
I like that. You were made for loving me, baby.
That's them.
Made for loving you.
That's great.
Tonight. I want to fuck your pussy all night. They were like...
those are two different songs?
That's the same song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
they were a very sexually charged band.
And then like I remember when I first discovered Led Zeppelin, I was like 19, and I never heard of them. I was like, wow, they're actually good. But then there was one song that was like, it ends with 6 minutes of Robert Plant just going...
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god.
And it's like, what the fuck? Like that's the music? Like, or are you really just that should be if OnlyFans existed back then?
Yeah.
Robert Plant would have had one.
And then like Pink Floyd also, it's like, dude, you gotta listen to this on acid and it'll all make sense. You listen to it after you smoke weed and you're having a fucking panic attack because it sounds like you're in the Half-Life 2 city where it's like controlled by the government and they're hitting you with a stick and shit. There's all these weird noises going on.
Dude, that game was so ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It's like that we live in that now. It's like when I go to the fucking dude, I had to check my bag at the airport or something.
Yeah. I'm basically Gordon Freeman.
Hey, pick up that can. It's like it wasn't that bad for Morgan Freeman, to be honest. Like
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. I mean, come on, that's one letter.
Morgan versus Gordon. That's true. I'll give you that. We should get back online and do some dark RP and set up our fucking illicit sales business again.
Yeah, we should. That game was fun, and like you really did feel immersed in the little town you were in. Like,
yeah.
But it's just, you got kids who are snitches and bitches, and they just
they are, dude. They be reporting you. That's why I hate like servers. Anything that has a server, it's like it's the community. Like you get your community. It's like, yeah, exactly. And then anyone else who joins in isn't part of the community, and is gonna get fucking jumped on and kicked out.
Yeah, and that's what happens. And these kids that they have, the only power they have is their admin status. And
their fucking stepdad, like loudly fucks their mom every day and fucking sticks your head in the skibby dibby toilet, and then you log on to Gmod and you're an admin and fuck everyone over.
Yeah, fucking. I remember having fun. I was like a gun salesman or some shit.
In Gmod, literally in Gmod.
In Gmod.
We say that as a joke, but this is actual real Gmod role-playing server.
And
you were an arms dealer.
And then like the money printers, it was like you were allowed to have, like you could get them in the game, but it was like illegal to have. So it's like you
Yeah.
had to hide from the cops. It was a fun sort of dynamic, but it required like a very active server.
I remember because obviously I trolled every single server I joined in on, but even on the free build servers where guys with like some kid that's like a smart young man is trying to like make an automobile in Gmod,
Yeah.
and then I join the server and I click on this 3D like or no like 2-dimensional, but it has physics bouncy ball. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
And I would
Yeah.
just spam click that a million times, and they would all like because the fucking processor of the game has to calculate each ball's project like trajectory, and they're all like bouncing off of each other.
Yeah.
And you flood the map with that, and it just shuts everything down.
That bouncy ball specifically was
Yeah.
like a killer. It,
I
like,
fucked so many people up with that bouncy ball. You, if you see, dude, if you see me in the cut with a bouncy ball, it's a scary
yeah.
sight.
Just fucking shut the computer down.
Yeah.
Just let it sit.
Does he got the bouncy ball? I wanted to talk about street photography because you've been getting into photographers a lot, and I just saw this YouTube short of this guy. I sent it to you. Did you see the one of the guy who wanted to take a picture of that lady's car like, in front
Yeah.
of her house?
Yeah.
So this is a street photography guy. He also has like a GoPro on his head or something and records
Yeah.
himself doing photography. So he's doing 2 levels of photography here. And I guess he takes pictures of cars. So he sees this cool car in the street and he wants to take a picture of it. But this is a residential street. This is somebody's house where they live.
Yep.
And there's this older black lady in the driveway, like doing whatever, getting her groceries out of her car. And he's like, "Hey, excuse me, ma'am, can I?" And she's like, Why you got this camera pointed at me?" Because he has a fucking camera on his chest or head.
Yeah, on his head.
Yeah. And she's where she lives. Like you kind of expect a little bit of privacy in your, but he's staying like 1 centimeter away from the property line, so technically he's not breaking any laws.
Yeah.
Like I'm
So
you're in
annoying.
public. Like yeah, and he's just recording this lady, and she's like, "I don't know, I don't want any of this." She's like, "Is that your car?" And she's like, "It's not my car." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I want to take pictures of it." And she's like, "Well, I know whose car it is." Like but she's suspicious of this guy because who approaches you at your house with a big camera?
Yeah, and she's like, I don't think they would want you taking a picture. I appreciate if you didn't.
So what does he do with this information? He takes pictures of the car and uploads the video of him recording this lady with her address like listed at the numbers of her fucking house.
That's a good point. I never even thought about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
the double asshole move.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so stupid. Like the street photographer thing is like,
Fuck that guy.
I like pictures and photography, but there is a sense of like, it's not just like a situation where they're in the picture. It's like, sorry, you're in my picture of Times Square. It's like street photographers will literally think that they found something interesting and they'll sneak up to the person and be like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
take the picture right in front of their. I don't know how they deal with those altercations all the time and don't kind of sense.
It's illegal, buddy. You're in public. I don't care. I don't care. They're not even like nice about it too.
They always try to be like, this guy was like, I just like the car. I just like taking pictures of things I like.
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
that's weird. Like it's mine.
it's like also, in my opinion, it's like, if you're gonna do that, like maybe ask for forgiveness, not for permission. Like, I don't know, like do it. And that he made it into a way where it's like too many, nobody really wants to be photographed. There's like, nobody really wants.
Some people do.
Yeah, but
There's people that are like, dude, I'm sick as fuck. Take a picture of me.
I see like those videos of the Pierre guy, like taking pictures of people. And it's like, those people don't have access to those pictures afterwards. You're just like letting a guy take a pic, which is like, not that I
Hey, creepy
wouldn't.
French guy, can you come over here and take pictures of me on the street?
It's the
Said nobody ever.
It's the strangers who will be like, sure, you could take my picture. And then it'll be like, okay, come on, let's go. And then they like go out of their way and then take like 12 pictures and pose and wait for the light. And it's like, weren't you on your way to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Like, but it's like a mix. It's like taking pictures of things is kind of like a weird look. You know, like it is
walking
a
around with a
downside.
camera on your neck, like walking on the street. Like if you're not a Chinese tourist, please stop doing that.
And it better be like a beautiful thing to pick. Like, you're not going to ask, can I take a picture of your car? And it's just covered in dirt on the side of the street. It's like maybe if it was like on the beach with some it's like that would make more sense. Like, dude, can I take a picture? But it's like this lady's like leaf blowing her driveway.
Yeah.
And it seemed like the unspoken thing was like that was her son's car.
Yeah.
And it was maybe perhaps like he had some bill collector issues and it was getting repoed anyway. But like maybe that's why she didn't want a picture taken of it, is my theory.
Or it's just weird, like
Yeah.
a fucking professional level picture of somebody's like vehicle in front of their house. That's an odd thing to do. Like that wouldn't that make you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
If you saw some guy with a big fucking camera taking pictures of your car outside your house.
It was actually a big medium format film camera, actually. A fucking like wooden camera.
Yeah.
Like he's fucking photographing the Wright brothers or some shit with the same shit that they did. But yeah, like I think it's one of those things you just kind of go unseen. Like you like are asking for trouble. I don't want. Oh, and the thing, like the saying, "No good deed goes unpunished," is so true. You tell that guy, yeah, sure, you could take pictures of my car. He's gonna like take 27 pictures of it and then
in the license plate and not edit it out.
Yeah, and then upload this shit and then even be like, "Can you open it?" And I could take an interior shot.
Yeah.
And fucking like no, like these guys don't know when to quit.
Oh, sweet, there's panties in the back. I got to get a picture of that.
Nothing stupider than like a photographer, because at the end of the day, you really, when you're a street photographer,
Is that your grandfather's death certificate? Can you flip that over and leave it on the passenger seat?
open the VIN, right in the VIN number, like fucking dude, the way that light just shines right off of it. Dude, can I take a picture?
Oh, are those antidepressants? You're on antidepressants? Let me get that. Let me get in there.
Transferring your dying grandpa from hospital, like it's like in a wheelchair with an IV is like, dude, the scene, he's in a wheelchair and he's crying. It's so fucking good. I'm going to get the Nobel Prize for this.
That's like all those pictures, like, donate to this African boy. There was a white guy with a fucking visor on, sticking a camera in like a swollen child, like when they're bloated from not eating or something, or they have tapeworms or something, and their stomach is huge.
Yeah, there was a well-fed guy with a microfiber cloth in his pocket next to a dying Kenyan kid. He takes that guy, actually, one of those guys offed himself. He took like a famous picture.
Oh, the kid that had like a bird on him.
Yeah, the kid who looked like if he was a turkey at the store, you wouldn't buy it.
Oh my god,
he was that small.
Yeah, that was the most fucked up picture ever.
Yeah.
There's like a bird that's like about to eat him or something.
Yeah, he's got no mass.
Did
to
he
his
live?
legs.
Is there the story about? No.
Did he live? Yeah, he's actually he's
that's actually Michael B. Jordan.
He works for Sports Center, I think now.
That's so fucked, dude.
Something about, and then you get the bloating too.
How do the people that exploit shit like that, like, how do you not feel bad about that?
This guy did.
Yeah, true.
But I wonder,
like, why doesn't every guy do that? Like,
I wonder if he got a lot of shit for it. Like, you know,
for
like,
sure.
Yeah.
If you showed me that picture, I'd be like, dude, delete that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't send that into National Geographic.
Yeah, that is true. As a kid, you look at it and you're just like, wow. Because they, for some reason, they make us like hyper aware of starving African kids. Like growing up.
I don't know if you're not American, you might not understand, but like if you don't finish your plate, that's fucked up because a starving African could have eaten the rest of your mashed potato.
Yeah. And then I remember as a kid, I thought I was so smart because I was like, but they're not gonna eat it anyway. If I eat double, that's almost disrespectful that I'm gorging myself. I remember telling my mom that, and she was like, "Huh."
Boy destroys mom with facts and logic.
Yeah. She was like, "You should talk to this guy Ben Shapiro."
That was a big thing. Like I eat crazy fast, and I didn't realize I was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because my dad eats crazy fast because his dad grew up like during the Depression.
Oh.
So like it was ingrained in him, like, you don't do anything before you finish eating. So I don't talk. Like if I'm at dinner, once the food is there, I eat for like 3 minutes and then I'm done and sit there and watch everybody else eat every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I fucking scarf, dude.
I guess I was lucky. I eat at a leisure pace.
You really do. You eat like heat is not even a component of a dish.
Oh yeah, just let it get cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first bite's warm, and then that second bite it gets a little cold after
Yeah.
that. But I don't know. Usually, I eat pretty calorie dense meals, so
You eat like one of those slow dinosaurs that has the long neck, the Brontosaurus, and just slowly like sticks its neck up to a tree and goes. It just pulls one leaf off at a time, and then sits there and chews the leaf for like 30 seconds, and then goes and gets another one.
yeah. Like I mean, we talked about something like this recently, but just like how fucking manatees and apes like just eat lettuce.
And
Like
they're
that's
huge.
yeah, they're the biggest things ever.
Yeah.
Fucking what are we doing?
And and now if you want to be a buff guy, you have to take steroids and eat 13 pounds of beef every day. Like, you
Yeah,
have to take in so much protein to get big if you're a man.
everyone I know is on that protein shit. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Fucking
You'll have a protein shit if you get on that protein shit. It'll fuck your shit up.
I have asked a couple people don't know what that is. I was like saying,
Shitting?
"Oh, you drink that if a lot of protein that it must be hard to take a shit after that, huh?"
You got to balance it with fiber. And if they're not doing that, then they're just fucking dropping straight rocks.
Yeah.
Balboa.
It's like the best source of fiber I found is salad. Like even better than those fiber supplements. Just like some
Are you off of the fiber? It was a
I
big
don't take them
development.
much anymore. I
You
wish
were obsessed with fiber. You were like sponsored by fiber. You took an under the table deal with fiber.
yeah, the check stopped coming in from Husk Incorporated. And
That's a nice company name, Husk. Is that the real company?
no, it's
just big
fucking,
Husk. Yeah.
This was some fucking
Celium or whatever.
no name brand Celium Husk capsules.
Yeah. Celium is a good Mexican lady name.
One time I was
Celium Garcia.
Celia Marie Lopez. I one time I was trying to did I tell this like anecdote before, but I was like in a rush and I wanted to take some fiber and
You can tell it. I can tell you that.
and I fucking didn't have time to like pour it in my hand. So I just wanted to like fucking tip it back like the whole
Powder?
jar. No, it was capsules, but I
Oh.
wanted to just tip like 3 capsules into my mouth.
Oh my god.
But then I didn't realize I got like a huge whiff of psyllium husk, which I did not know like what that smelled like.
Before a football game, you're on the sideline and you crack open a fiber thing and sniff them.
It's not a strong
Oh.
smell, but it's weird. It just smells like a fucking like a cardboard fungus mushroom.
Dude, that fucks me up with supplements. Never smell your supplements because you won't want to take them after that. They all
Yeah.
smell weird.
yeah. It's
That
like
shit sucks.
literally smells like a fucking clay tennis court.
That's a weird thing about tennis is like they play like it's so dependent on how the ball bounces, yet they play on like different surfaces. Like basketball is only on one specific kind of basketball court. Like a boxing
Yeah.
ring, it's always boxing ring material. But football, it could be on grass or fake grass. But with tennis, they have like hard courts. They got clay and grass, which is crazy to think that they take such good care of a lawn that you can bounce a fucking tennis ball off of it like
Yeah.
perfectly.
I don't see too many like because they play the tennis channel at work and it's mainly clay and hard, I think, but mainly clay.
They got different ones though. I was a big Virtua Tennis 4 man.
Tennis is cool, but I don't understand why. Like I have a friend who plays tennis. I don't know why you just don't switch to pickleball. It's just so much more. Casual.
People are getting into pickleball, and I don't know the difference or why it's so good.
I feel like tennis is a lot of running around and shit.
It is.
like a lot. Like
Yeah.
you think it's like a pussy sport, but it's like a little bit like.
I mean,
exerting.
running around is pussy. Real men never run.
and it's like
Never train cardio. Only fight to the death.
it's just not a contact sport. Like, and also it's like French and
Yeah,
like,
there was a British kid that went to my middle school, and I harassed the fuck out of him for playing tennis. Because he was like he had the hardcore British accent, and he's like, and I have to go to tennis practice. Like, dude, you're gay as fuck, dude. What are you doing?
You know what sport I thought was badass when I was 8 was fencing.
Yeah. The swords are so pussy, though. You're fighting with like a fucking the thing on a door, the door stopper that goes.
Yeah.
It's fucking too flexible. I want to impale somebody.
And you dress up like you're the fucking a mummified Egyptian.
I know, dude. I'll take that sword straight to the abdomen. That's not doing shit. I don't need to wear the beekeeper bullshit.
I thought James Bond movies would sometimes have fencing. Maybe it was just like one. That's probably where
I doubt it's in more than one.
Yeah, probably just one.
Like every time, like oh, dude, my favorite part. I love how they have a cool theme song for each James Bond movie, and then the fencing scene.
It's like a classy thing. It's like one of those. It's almost like. I think it might be common enough. It's almost like his martini and he drinks in every movie. I think it's
like British royalty shit.
Yeah.
Like the people that would be knights.
I remember thinking I could get into it as a kid. Now it's like I never see fencing.
You saw it on Drake and Josh, I think, maybe.
Oh, maybe I also saw it on Drake and Josh. I definitely saw it and they made it like look super badass in James Bond. And like even one in the scene, it was like a razor sharp fencing sword. So it actually like cut like him.
It's so thin. It's so lame. Like I want a fucking broadsword fencing.
I think it wasn't part of the sport, but they just switched to it for the movie to be like, let's do it with real swords, James. And James like, all right, Theo. Or however the fuck he talks.
Yeah. Was it Pierce Brosnan? Bronze?
This might have been Pierce, the best.
That's crazy. That's disgusting. He might be the worst. Like least swag, probably. I don't know. Might being too harsh on old Pierce.
I think you're being too harsh on him. I think people, undercredit how great Pierce Bronson was to the identity of James Bond in general. He probably looked to me. That's James Bond. I'm sorry. Who else is it? The other guy?
Any other one?
Any other? Fucking the Roger guy. I forget his name.
Yeah. Then you got the new one, Daniel. Old Daniel Emmanuel. And then you got
Daniel Craig. You cannot have a balding. He's frail.
Balding like is great for that. I want my James Bond to be balding. Like because that's when you're so distinguished that it doesn't even matter that your hairs are receding because you're wearing such a sick fucking suit and you're worth $1 billion that you don't even go for the turkey hair transplant.
Yeah. I mean, he was not bad, but he actually has that accent though, doesn't he?
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. I've never heard him speak.
There was that thing I was showing you like with about Blade and Young Lean.
The boiler room?
The boiler room or Lean, like look up Young Lean boiler room if you want some good music. He has a good session on that. But I was just thinking about how Young Lean is like, seen as like an artist, but it's really all his like production behind it. But he, that story about how he dressed up as a nurse for like 4 weeks during like a mental illness thing. And then he like punched mirrors in a Miami hotel room having like a mental breakdown, and his own music partner called the cops on him. And then he went to the hospital.
Wait, why did he have to go to the hospital if he was already a nurse?
Yeah, I know. He should have just had his home kit ready to go. He had nothing set up. He just had the outfit. That was it. And it was when he said nurse outfit, I'm not imagining like a male RN nurse outfit.
Was it a male one? I was imagining like a fucking slut nurse, porn star outfit.
Me too. I still think that's what it was. And then he's in the hospital or rehabilitating from that or some shit. And he's like crying, "Get my laptop. I need my laptop now." And like his manager goes in his BMW i8 or some shit. And
when you hear his music, it doesn't need to be that serious. Like,
yeah.
And you see where he started, where he's like, "And I vomit on her mosquito tits, Zoe Deschanel look-alike."
Yeah. And it's like so like emotional now. But like, yeah, the lyrical content is just like very just basic rap trope shit, just like rap culture shit. But
the production and like he gets more unique than that, but the lyrics really aren't crazy.
Anyway, he's in the hospital. He goes and yells like, "Go get my laptop now!"
Resume.
His manager goes and gets his laptop, fucking speeds down the highway or some shit, crashes his car and dies.
He died?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that changed like Young Lean forever. Like he was never the same because he had a lot of shit on that laptop. Like apparently there is a whole album on it. But enough about that.
Dude, he was never the same.
He
forgot all the melodies from that. He can't recreate it.
I watched a documentary about I think he's a Cardi B producer, and it's the songs that have the "Wake Up Filthy" like as the producer tag.
Yeah.
I was just learning about that guy, and it's just like it's crazy how like music works. I'm just not a can never do music. Like you just be like, yeah, he just like grew up in Philly, and he's just like, how does that make you learn to make what do they call like trash beats or whatever their genre is? It's
Yeah.
like it's now it's called rage.
Yeah.
Is like the official name of it.
Which isn't that fitting? Like it's
Yeah.
not very rageful. Rageful is like it needs to be more angry.
I need to know who you fucked in this room.
Dude, I'm raging right now. Yeah, I think like for all the times that white guys stole like a slang or an aesthetic, the countless times throughout history, and they were like wrong with it, they would like misuse it. I think that black people took rage from like Rage Against the Machine and shit.
Yeah, that
and
might
they
be
don't
true.
fully understand what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Should we take a break too?
Yeah, we should take a break.
We're back.
I've been running an underground mission to convince people that T-pain stands for testicular pain, and it's to raise awareness for testicular cancer because his father had testicular cancer and lost a nut.
You tricked me good like a few hours ago with the 6ix9ine song where he's like, shout out to this guy, but I fucked his bitch. And you told me that it was Hasbullah. Or no, you told me it was a guy and I thought you said Hasbullah.
Yeah. If he fucked Hasbullah's bitch.
Yeah,
I bet Hasbullah has like a bimbo Russian lady with giant fake tits suck his dick every day.
Yeah, that might be true. Do you think, I mean, I feel like the adults are running the show with that. Like you see videos.
He's like 23 or something.
Yeah.
He's fucking old.
I believe it, but I also don't believe that he's like a grown man in a child's body. You watch videos of him and he's literally like acting like a 6-year-old.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does. And the way that he hits people with immunity.
Yeah.
I want to see somebody just fucking run and knee him across the room.
And his interactions with other kids too. Like
No, I don't think those are kids.
Oh, those are also things
Yeah.
like him. Oh shit.
I've never seen him with an actual child because that's crazy. That's
gotta be
like letting your dog meet a wolf.
That's gotta be like a rare thing to find like wise people with the same condition.
There's that other guy, the Borger. Like it was him and the other guy, and they had the fight. Remember at the press conference?
Yeah.
The little like he's like darker skinned and he's got dark hair.
He's like, what is that? Boyga? And then he
Borger.
Yeah, he was his bed. And it looked like I think it looked like a shitty burger.
But it was big, and he was grabbing it with his little fucking pincers, like holding it. His hands on the burger. It looks like people that smoke a joint with a fucking clip thing.
Yeah, a roach clip. Yeah. Fucking other countries, I feel like don't do burgers right. Like we're known for our burgers in America. I think that burger did not have cheese on it. It was literally just a gray patty on a bun.
Dude, you might be dissing the burger for no reason. It might have been a good burger.
Shit was probably delicious.
Yeah. We should play burger. No, we shouldn't. But we should. I wanted to play this video that you were telling me about.
Oh, the paramotor guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, guys. This guy is a paramotor pilot and YouTuber, Anthony Vella.
So if you don't know what that is, which means you don't watch Woody's Gamer Tag, it's
which you don't.
It's a chair it's a chair that you sit in with a big fan on the back and a parachute attached to it.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it sounds like. There's no added element to this that I didn't explain.
There's maybe there's show footage of
a successful one.
Yeah, some for reference what paramotor.
Oh, people know about him now. You know why? Because that's what the fucking dudes that attacked Israel.
Oh,
they
yeah.
came in on them.
I would play that video. That would be hard to find. This one.
That shit put them on the map.
This one was a hit. Sorry, this one was a hit back
Dude,
in the day.
What better marketing than that for paramotor companies? They were so excited when they saw that. Their sales went up fucking 50,000%.
Oh, you think so? Or maybe
nobody knew what they were. And then you see it and it's like, you can just buy one and have it in America. Why wouldn't you?
This is a guy.
This is maybe the most Caucasian activity on the planet.
Oh, he's already flew there. You go up so high that you will 100% die if you fall.
Yeah.
And you're just...
He's a good, 100 feet?
Yeah. I think this McDonald's is not too far from him, but like you're really at the mercy of your, you don't have a parachute on.
You do have a parachute on.
It's kind of that, but you don't have another one to jump
The
off.
GoPro on the foot is the most uncomfortable shit ever. The entire time he's riding on this paramotor, he has to be like this.
Dude, this guy's got all the tech. He just
Imagine if like you had a condition where you broke your leg and it was stuck like this, and you just had to like sit in a fucking chair like this. Like that used to happen to people where they'd break a bone and it would heal wrong, and you'd have an uncle that just sat in a chair like this all day, like during Thanksgiving, and he never puts his fucking leg down.
That's fucked. Look, he just needed a selfie stick. That's it. I don't know why. Maybe it wouldn't work with this kid. But how great is that he's eating a burger? We were just talking about burger. But yeah, let's get this guy's eating a burger. He's doing good. This guy Anthony Vella had a problem. Let's play the video.
Look at his beard and shit, like he's a fucking spec ops guy with a helmet. Fuck yeah.
48 miles
an hour. Crank it a little.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's apparently where they kind of top out. Like, oh, he's got the selfie stick. Not anymore. This shit's about to break. Oh, the backbreaker. That's worse than mankind through the cage.
What? He's being so dramatic, dude. Get up. He was fine. He had no injuries. He had a couple with minor scrapes and bruises.
We'll have to look into that. But dude, just face plants right on the ground.
How far did he fall?
I don't know if it says.
Oh wait, don't play when he says to call.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he'll fucking dial something on your guys' phones in this video.
85 feet. Yeah, he fell 85
Can you play
feet.
We could edit it out.
Yeah, perfect.
He's calling 911.
Look how long he's got to wait.
Help!
911 emergency.
Help me, please. I crashed my flying machine.
Oh my god.
My flying machine!
He forgets the name. He turned into a child.
I crashed my flying machine is so fun. It's like some Willy Wonka shit.
Owie, I was flying and I crashed.
My flying machine.
Okay, what was it that you crashed?
A paramotor.
No. Oh, it was a flying machine?
Look, he's fine.
You reached Las Cruces. Let me
He's
get you adjusted
fine.
real quick. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay, please.
Do not hang up.
She's hurrying. Stop rushing her.
Please.
Yeah. This guy's
Get
saying,
up, bro. Shut up. This guy sucks.
hey, this guy's saying, please, we should hurry.
He unmutes it to go.
Yeah, he thought that would get him higher up in the queue.
Hold on, let me put it on speaker real quick.
God damn. Imagine having any emergency while this guy's crying his ass
I know,
off.
dude. What a fucking whiny bitch.
Jeez. You could text 911.
Yeah. He was doing way too much, dude. Just call. I'm here. I crashed my thing. I'm injured. Come help me.
I hope the next call was his insurance company to figure out if a helicopter ride is going to get any coverage.
He had no insurance on his flying machine? My flying machine is so goddamn funny.
Apparently he's...
My flying machine. Like, that's some old school shit.
Yeah, he thinks he's fucking Orville Wright. The PVC pipe fucking framing. I mean...
They always, because I guess companies don't make them, they always look homemade.
Yeah. I don't think company... I think you have to get like a fucking... what do they call those? A pressure washer, and then take off the water part, and then put a fan on the back or something.
Yeah, it's basically if you ever played Super Mario Sunshine, it's the same tech.
Yeah, I want one of those new rocket packs that like the U.S. Navy have.
What?
Yeah,
This
you
is
don't know
out?
those?
GTA San Andreas style?
They're not out, but there's guys chilling using them like at sea.
Can you hit a Dynavap at altitude, or do you need both hands on the unit? Is it like attached to your back, or is it full jetpack style? You grab the things.
It's attached to your back.
Like you're throwing bows in the club.
This right here. You never seen this? You never seen this?
No, I've never seen this.
Dude,
This is insane.
These are out.
No way. The fucking Iron Man hand blasters.
Dude, imagine.
I wouldn't, if I'm doing this, I'm not doing it right over 100 feet of rocks. It's the first thing you go over.
Dude, imagine some guys pulling you over on a boat like that.
Oh my God.
Look at them.
That looks fake as fuck. That
It's
looks
real.
so CGI.
Let's check.
This is fake as fuck.
It's not.
The military's lying.
I've seen
They're trying to-
several videos of this. You might be right. It might be fake.
Look at, he's on a wire. No way. I fucking don't believe this. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my... How is this not the only thing everyone talks about if this is real?
You know why I think it could be fake is because they almost
He's
look,
got fucking like a 22 mag in his gun.
they almost look too cool. Like, they look like they were almost designed for looks first.
Yeah.
Like, look at the fucking...
Yeah, if this was real, it wouldn't be so swagged out, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, he's on a wire. Look at that. That looks so unnatural.
He's on a fucking crane out of shot.
If this is real, then it's not using like propulsion that we know about. It's the UFO tech, straight up. Like, because that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, look, because he's not blowing that guy's head off with the rocket right now.
Yeah. If it was that strong, it would have moved the boat, too. You think that this is fake? What is it called, the title of it? VBSS with JPEM and Stiletto.
How about this one? It's a new video. I don't know how new it is, but yeah, this is different.
Jetboarding? This is insane.
And then also another thing though
He's
is
going like 80 miles an hour.
here's what I wonder is as intimidating as that would be to get pulled over is like are you even armed because your hands are in these little controllers.
Anybody move, I will dry your fucking nasal passage out for the next year and a half.
Yeah, you better have your fucking eye moistening drops because I'll
If
blow.
if you don't got that wig glued down with some serious shit, I'm blowing your piece halfway across the room.
Look at this guy. Hey,
Wow.
no.
All right, dude, the ladder tech isn't as cool as the fucking jetpack.
That's a nice little packable ladder.
I mean, that's fucking old school, dude.
Dude, that's crazy how that little thin ladder can hold. Well, I mean, maybe if they go one at a time, but could they all simultaneously be on that little?
I don't think so. This is the shit where it's like, yeah, we're sorry, ma'am, your son died in training. This is what he was doing. He was at a fucking jet. They put him in a jetpack suit, the first iteration of it. That's what's like, they do training, but they're also testing new shit all the time. So it's like, we got this new jet, we've never flown it, and we want you to get in it and go as fast as it can.
I heard someone say that there in like the 80s, there was like a position to test experimental aircrafts. And it had a 90%, like not 90%, but like one guy would die every week testing these things. But they always had applicants because people just crazy.
The videos where it's the Harrier and it's like, it is so sick, dude. It can do the vertical takeoff and then it just flips upside down and smashes as fast as it can. Like, what the
that
fuck?
happened 4 times before they've got it right.
With full crews of guys. And they had like a golden retriever there too that also got crushed.
The Challenger is nuts. Like just all that work, and they had the whole world.
Is that the one where they got cooked? Like they
it just
burnt up?
explode. No, that was Apollo 1.
Oh.
That was the first one. I'm surprised they did it again. Literally didn't even take off. They just a fire and everyone burned alive.
Yeah. Would people have been mad if they were like, we're going to send up guys that are doing life sentences? Like as the first guys. Like, is that ethical? Or they have to opt into it. They ask all the prisoners. Like, is that ethical if we have like shit where we need to test medicine or do like crazy experiments like that? Where if a willing participant that's been sentenced to life. Yeah, we were just listening to jetpack noises while we talk.
You could cut that out, right?
Yeah, but we're probably, if I cut it out, we're probably talking really weird because we were listening to jetpack while we were speaking.
But yeah, fucking
What was I saying?
prisoners in space.
Oh yeah. Like they could opt in if they have a life sentence to just, we're trying to go to Mars. You can be, instead of sending an ape and killing a poor like endangered chimpanzee, we're going to put a human that stabbed a family into space.
Maybe people would be mad if you're putting criminals in space though. Then there might be crime in space.
Or what if they like break free and now you have a space criminal on the loose?
and he meets aliens and he's like the worst representation for human.
Yeah, and he like sides with them and turns on us and tells them all our shit. Yeah, that's why you don't want space criminals, I guess.
Dude, and then it's like if he's the Latin Kings and the MS-13 is just fucked. If he fucking he gets on their side.
Mexican guys versus aliens is the ultimate battle.
I'm gonna make a fucking a B movie about that.
Yeah.
Write the script. But
El
yeah,
Chapo versus aliens.
prisoners in the ISS. That's a good, Hey Bunky, I'm gonna make a telescope. You want one? Hell yeah, make me one.
Yeah. Have you ever had astronaut ice cream?
No,
You should try it.
it's so over. I really should.
Well, here's why you should try it. I always thought about biting into styrofoam, but no, I'm not supposed to do it. So instead, I got space ice cream.
And it's like styrofoam. Does it flavored like?
It's pretty good tasting, but it's the driest shit ever, obviously, because it's like a powdered one. They like put it in the shit that they put Han Solo into to freeze him over.
Yeah, nitrogen or
Yeah, I don't know. They made a fucking mold of him.
fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I'll try that out.